This is a piece of wood, and this is my head. That didn't really hurt. Do you know why? Well, most of it's because I don't have a brain in my head. The second reason is because of these. I'm sure everyone by now has heard of Skullerz. This is one inside of a Platt electric hat. Free shout out to Platt. But they are a plastic bump cap liner for the inside of your baseball hats. Now this is the design that I bought about 2 years ago. And I recently purchased their upgraded model. This is their new one that I just kind of put inside this hat to see if it would work, and it does work. Keeps your head warm. This is the new design. I kind of wanted to point out a few of the things that I thought were pretty innovative that they changed. On their old bump cap, they have these vents here on the side, vents on top, and of course these little cutaways on the back and on the front. Well, the new design has more vent holes. It still has the cutaways so that it allows it to fit to your head. But it also on top has these raised areas here, which when you have a hat against these ribs here, it actually allows more breathing room inside of here. On the inside, you'll notice the old one had padding inside like that. The new one has a little bit different design inside that allows more ventilation to reach these holes that go through the top of it. I definitely think they're improving on their design from their first one to their second one. Be curious to see how they can improve on this one. It does have these notches on the side that if you need to, you can cut along those if this plastic part sticks down too far or you can't get it inside the hat to fit comfortably. The old ones were made in USA, and the new ones are also made in the USA. It's harder to see because they actually put it into the form here. But this model is 8945X. So it's nice to see that Ergodyne is still making these in the US despite all the recent crap going on. Now, as far as fit, we'll use this Harbor Freight hat. We'll put the old one, the old style in there, and you just kind of pop the sweatbands up. A little bit of a fight at first, but after you get all the bands folded down, it fits very nicely. You'll notice that the old one has that light gray. It's kind of, you can see it easier through these mesh hats, which is nice about the gray one. Let's see how that one looks in this mesh hat. So inside this mesh hat, it actually kind of disappears. Can't really see it as easily. So as you saw as well, it'll fit inside of a stocking cap too, which is kind of cool. I just did that out of the blue and it works well. So who are these for? Who could use one of these bump caps like the one I have in my hat right now? Well, obviously they're not for construction. They're not that protective. I'm thinking it's somebody who, say they're remodeling their house and they're kind of doing some demo, that kind of thing. Just you're working around something, you don't want to get your head split open, but you're not going to worry about being on a job site and trying to dodge, I-beams falling from a crane or something like that. So as far as just minor head protection, this will protect you from just your average bumps and things. Would I buy them again? I'm not disciplined enough right now to wear one all the time because it's just easier to grab a hat and throw it on. And I have dozens of hats that I'll wear. I have my favorites, but I wouldn't buy one for each. So these would be more of something I would intentionally go get and put into a hat say if I were doing, like I said, some light remodel on a house. Your mileage may vary. I think they're kind of cool, but I don't think they're necessary. So who are these for? Who would wear one of these? I don't know. But as far as kind of a niche product, I like it. It shows that people are thinking about safety and making it a little bit easier for us who just want to wear a hat around a job site. Of course, this wouldn't be for any type of big construction site. You're not going to be a iron worker wearing one of these things and expect things falling from several floors up to save your head. But if you're just looking at something to keep your head from getting bumped, maybe if you're doing some framing, maybe if you're doing some electrical, I don't know, you bump your head every once in a while. You're crawling around, reaching for things, get up on a ladder, smack your head on something. That's kind of what it's good for. But now I'm curious, how many of you guys out there have got one of these bump caps? Leave in the comments below, let me know what you think. Good idea? Bad idea? Stupid? Cool? See you next time.